Live right now. Here we are, radio voice, doing this the entirety of the broadcast.
I'm out of here if that's the case. The only worse would be if you start talking like a news reporter.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a couple local stations. Maybe I shouldn't name them directly, but they do that.
What does it rhyme with?
KCTPP.
Snare a Tevin. Care 11. And then I say it.
Yeah.
Well,
WCBO. WCCCO.
You just go like OCCW.
You add a letter. All right. Should we get right into it, ladies and gentlemen?
We should.
Let's do
We
it.
got things to do.
We
We got
do.
tacos to eat.
We do. All right. Let me know when that sweet, sweet visual is coming in.
We are fading in hard.
Look at us fading in. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Good to see you. Brett, you want to count us in?
Yep.
Okay.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to the podcast that critics are calling the only scary story I heard recently was when I accidentally listened to part of this horrible podcast. All right, cool. Thank you for that. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of our Halloween episodes. Every single episode this October is a Halloween episode, a Halloween edition. So welcome to it. This is my favorite month. We have returning co-host Clark Wilson.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. And returning for the very first time, ladies and gentlemen, it's Brett Saxon.
Ooh.
Nice. Getting in that mood, that Halloween
What's your
mood.
favorite Halloween song? Like you got to hear it every Halloween.
The MASH, and I've already heard it.
Monster
Monster
Mash?
Mash. No, just the MASH theme song,
Yeah.
which actually is a scary song. That
Right,
suicide.
that's kind of just like a sad, like.
But it's. Have you ever read the lyrics? It's.
Oh, there's lyrics? I just know like the.
It's called "Suicide is Painless," and it's about that. Exactly what the title is. And so it's. Yeah, it's crazy.
Growing up, I always thought that show was about the Vietnam War because
Right.
it was like during that era,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's the Korean War.
Right. It is. Well, Brett, Clark, here we are again, fresh off of our last week's podcast. And Brett, you just mentioned right before we went live that we got to get this show on the road because we have tacos to eat. Last week we went to Taco Bell after this as our wrap party, and it was great. It was a fantastic event.
Yeah. Then we all took a 3-hour nap
Yeah.
after.
And then I couldn't do shit the rest of the day.
Or did you do that in the bathroom?
I couldn't
potentially?
take a shit.
Gotcha.
They plugged me up.
I fell asleep, on the toilet.
Well, if you are you not entertained? This is our entertainment segment of the week, and I'm sure you're already super massively entertained, so you're welcome. But let's go right into some entertainment news with some sad news, which is that Fox canceled The Great North, the animated TV show. Have either of you seen one single episode of The
The
Great
pilot, and I thought it was not funny at all.
North? See, I like Great North. I loved it, and it was one of those things that was always on the back burner. I watched 3/4 of the first season, loved it. And like,
What happened to the other fourth?
I just haven't finished it yet.
Oh.
No, I just skip. I go every other episode. That's how I love my viewing experience.
Well, it's a cartoon show. I doubt it's like this a continuing story.
I think they have some of it, but yeah, not really. It's more, it's that sitcom rules where it's all the same every single week. But
Yeah.
it's really good. Paul Rust, I love hearing his voice every week, so that was cool. And then Will Forte, of course. But yeah, it had a good cast. But yes, they officially announced that it is done. But apparently it sounds like everybody knew that it was coming on the show, and their final episode.
I'm honestly surprised it lasted as long as it did.
I kind of am too. The final episode aired like a couple weeks ago, and then they announced that it's canceled. But apparently the final episode kind of wraps things all up. So I think everyone's assuming they knew that was going to happen. So it sounds like you do get kind of some finality to the show, which is good when they wrap things up. So The Great North, there you go, canceled. One of those shows that I'm definitely going to get around to watching at some point.
That's why it's canceled.
That is why it's canceled. That's a great point. Other random entertainment news. This is kind of crazy. Robin Williams' daughter, Zelda, went online and is urging people.
Did you know that she's named after the video game character Zelda from The Legend of Zelda?
That would make sense. Is that true?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh.
He was a big gamer, I guess.
She is? Or he
No,
was?
he was. Robin
Oh,
Williams.
wow. That's cool. I didn't know that. But she is urging publicly, Please just stop sending me AI videos of dad. Stop believing I want to see it or that I'll understand. I don't. I won't. She says, if you're trying to troll me, I've seen way worse. I'll restrict you and move on. But please, if you've got any decency, just stop doing this to him and to me, to everyone. Full stop. It's dumb. It's a waste of time and energy. And believe me, it's not what he'd want. There you go.
Wow.
Right there. I have to agree with her.
Yeah, I think it's dumb. Like that's a latest trend I've seen on Twitter was people doing like dead wrestlers, but if they were alive today, walking, coming out
Right.
to the ring.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
crazy.
It's
I mean,
gross.
Yeah, it is gross. I get the nostalgia part of it. And like, I think I mentioned this on the show a few weeks back where there was an ad for a service, an AI service that will take your photos, your family photos, and basically reanimate those with AI and make that moment right before and after the photo was taken come alive.
Yeah, so like your grandparents and then the like kiss or something.
Exactly,
like
yeah.
that, or dance.
And I think one example was like a grandparent on a swing when they were young. And then you see them actually swing back and forth. So it's like you're seeing them in that moment. And there's a part that was kind of like, that's kind of cool. And then I'm like, is that like gross? And would that make you not be able to like, it would just make you regret and almost like, miss the passing of your loved one. And
Yeah.
And,
what if at the end of the video he falls off the swing and dies, and then you just realize he's still dead?
like, yeah, that's how every one of those videos ends.
Yeah.
Well, what about so I'll use like a made up example,
Yeah.
but let's say you had a loved one die, but they left you a voicemail,
Yeah.
and you've saved it all this time. Now that's kind of a tender thing to have, but then what if you didn't have that? You instead used like recordings of them to then use AI to create said message.
Yes, yeah, that I don't like.
Yeah.
Because it's made up,
Right,
Whereas
exactly.
the actual voicemail,
Yeah.
wasn't. It
Right.
happened.
Well, that's the whole thing about AI too. They had that AI George Carlin comedy special come out. That was, I think Will Sasso like put in a prompt for that.
I love how this is like what's
wow.
gross, but like 10 years ago it was just like hologram Tupac.
Right.
And that everyone I feel like was against.
Totally.
Too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think it was kind of a divided thing too, even back then. Like some people thought that was cool. And I agree with you. It's just kind of, it's weird. But this Will Sasso thing, and I know we talked about it on the podcast, where they did a whole hour of George Carlin material. And it's his voice. It sounds like a comedy special. But like the jokes don't totally make sense because it's AI. So
They
sometimes
didn't write the jokes?
It's all AI written. Yeah.
No.
But yeah, and you know what? We got Paige, my wife, and I last night. She showed me this video on Instagram of a cat that jumps from a balcony inside a house onto a chandelier, climbs around the chandelier falls onto a kitchen table while people are having dinner, and it looked so real, and it looked like a fail. And then I was like, I don't know. And it did look so real. It looked like a home video, shot video on a phone. And then I started looking at the comments, and everyone's like, AI, AI, AI. And one person goes, yeah, you can totally tell it's AI because when the chandelier...
Cat has 5 legs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is usually. That's like
Can't
the
draw
limbs.
the paws, yeah.
But the chandelier, when it gets disconnected from
Shrinks
the ceiling...
or like...
No, when it falls, the lights are still on. But it's totally disconnected, so the lights would not be on because the power's cut.
yeah.
So that was kind of funny.
Well, and usually chandeliers have like a chain that's hooked to an anchor. So
Yeah.
if it did detach, it would still catch on that
Exactly.
anchor.
That's another one, too. There you go. There you are.
That's chandelier advice from Clark Wilson.
Yes, exactly.
Chandelier. How's that? I don't know.
That's our new segment.
See a song?
You know that song.
Yeah.
I really don't, other than it's chandelier.
Well, so this week, let's go to some comic book reviews. Now, we're recording this on a Tuesday, full transparency. And so last week, we did the new comic books. And so, the new ones come out on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. So, of course, I don't have the new books.
Everyone
but
knows that. Yeah,
Everyone knows that.
We
We all
come out
know
on
this.
Wednesday, duh.
So I have one from last week that I love, so I'll talk about, which is one of my favorite series, which is the Rockefellers from Image Comics. And this is issue number 9. And this is one of those books that it's so interesting because it's about a family that kind of time travels. And what's cool about it is it's super consistent. Great stories, great art. And it's one of those comic book series that I've just, and I was talking about this with Tony, a comic book shop owner, and we were talking about how it's kind of slowly being one of our favorites, where it's just like you can always rely on it. It's just this kind of baseline that's always there, and it's just a really cool series. So Rockefellers, issue number 9 from Ghost Machine and Image Comics. Check it out. From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to advice. This is advice, everyone's favorite segment of the week. Brett, give me 10 reasons why you love the advice segment.
10 reasons. A.
B.
C.
Yeah.
4.
Anytime you need something, you can come to us.
Uh-huh.
D.
That is a number.
Don't count us out. No, I said D. D
Yeah,
is
you
a
said
number.
10 reasons and you're counting by letters.
V.
Uh-huh.
Something that starts with V.
Yep.
Okay, that's
Very
I'm gonna stop there.
important.
Very important to listen to this section.
Nice.
I.
Introspective.
I don't have any more ideas to say.
You had to get
S.
to E and go, end of list.
Yeah. End of list. Yeah.
Well,
Or I
there you go. Those are great
those-
reasons from
those-
Brett.
That's what I got.
That's close enough to 10.
That wasn't 10?
No, that was close
Oh.
enough. Yeah. It was
We'll
9.
round up.
It was 9. Yeah, we'll round up to 10. Welcome to the advice segment. Reach out at notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com. Notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com. If you have any advice, comments, questions, concerns, let us know. We'll start with this first one. My husband hates tattoos. I want to get more anyway. How much does it matter that my husband is vocal about his contempt for tattoos? But I love them. Bless you. Is that a full sneeze?
That was.
Are you allergic to tattoo talk?
Yeah, just the advice section. Yeah, in general.
In general.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? She loves tattoos. He
Yeah.
clearly does not. She wants to get more of them. He's not a fan. I think you should get a tattoo of him
Yeah.
on your body.
On her face.
With his arms crossed.
Yes.
Like looking disappointed.
Or like a finger, yeah.
Yeah, the Dikembe Mutombo finger.
Yeah, just get a picture of him. Maybe on your buttocks.
Yeah. Maybe a whale tattoo.
Yeah. There you go.
Little callback. To
Yes.
a long
That no one
time
gets.
ago.
Yeah.
No one gets
I
except
don't
for
get
us. Whale tattoo? You don't get whale tattoo?
Uh-uh.
Oh. okay.
Explain it for our listeners and me.
No, we don't need to explain that.
Yeah, we had a rap group back in the day.
Tattoo?
Fat Farty of 5.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. Well,
That has been scrubbed.
There
I feel like this is a touchy subject. Like if you
And now
like
the-
tattoos and get them,
Yes.
and if somebody doesn't and tells you their opinion of it, they get super defensive about it.
Yes.
Even though you can just say like, "Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm still gonna get them. It's my body."
Yeah. Well, and you're saying so the person that has the tattoos, they get defensive about people that don't.
At least like what I've
Yeah.
experienced, like in that scenario.
I almost wonder if it's because they realize, oh, if you don't like tattoos, it's not something they can just change. So it's like they'll always think, oh yeah, this person always.
But you can get them lasered
Just
off.
like-
I thought that's what Pete Davidson did.
He
Because he was
did.
just getting ridiculous like sailor tattoos that
yeah.
had no
No meaning.
composition or anything.
And he had like his entire body covered, and then got them all taken off. Right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's a lot of
Double
effort.
tattoo.
That's probably got to hurt because they laser it off.
Yeah, a lot of
Well, it
effort.
probably hurt to get him on, and then it hurt to get him off. So maybe
Absolutely.
he's just a masochist.
He might love pain. Brett, you love pain. What?
You're the pain expert.
How many tattoos do you have?
I've gotten a lot removed just because of that pain is a little bit.
Yeah, Brett gets them just to get them removed.
Yeah. You get a little better of a high when you get them removed. But
Yeah.
Well, that's better than I think some people who maybe get them that they hate. They just get all black covered over it, and
Yeah.
I think that looks ridiculous.
Yeah. I've seen that a lot lately.
Because I think
too.
Machine Gun Kelly has
Yes.
that.
Machine
oh
Gun
yeah,
Kelly, yeah.
like
looks-
his whole arm or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's just
like,
all black.
That has to take forever, right?
It
Or
would.
you
Well,
just put,
yeah,
like, a
you're
big
filling
needle on,
in.
like a thick needle,
And that would be more painful, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Than you doing
I would
that.
think so.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, so I think, yeah, do what you want to do. If that makes you happy, that's fine. And, just try to be like, yes, maybe he doesn't like it. You can try to understand his viewpoints. But yeah, I agree. Like, maybe don't be defensive too. Not saying that this person is, but I do get how, some people do get kind of defensive when you kind of attack some of their core likes.
Yeah.
And so,
Maybe she could like buy him a, if they come up with an agreement of like anytime she gets a she's getting the tattoo,
Yep.
right? It's
Yep.
a her. She gets a tattoo. He can get a comic book or something like that.
That's the comp.
or he can get a couple comic books and send them my
She can
way.
get a tattoo. He gets to pick out what it is, though.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It's all
So it
sublime
can be
tattoos.
something super dumb or something she hates.
It's all suns around her belly button, just like 4 suns keep getting bigger.
He's just he's a huge Sublime fan. Don't ask questions. There you go. That is, I think we helped. That's the advice segment for this week. Do what you want. Do what you want. From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's do checking in. This is the checking in segment of the show. Brett Clark, what do you have new for us this week? This brand new week. What do you have to share?
I don't know. I don't have much. I was in Chicago for a birthday party.
Uh-huh.
It was for my aunts. One was 80, one was
They have the same
75.
birthday or just close enough?
Close enough, yeah, September. So, do you guys share any? I mean, we did a joint birthday this past year, right?
Yep.
Are we gonna do it again this year? Or no?
Absolutely
Is it
should. Yeah.
Tradition now.
It is a tradition.
Tradish.
Are we going to go to Benihana again?
Yeah.
If you are, I'm not going. I thought that was so mediocre.
That was so much fun. Benihana.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved every
He
second
did the
of it.
onion train thing.
Yeah. We went choo-choo.
Volcano. Oh, did he
Volcano.
do a
I
train?
thought he did. Did he do?
I thought he had a train
Yeah,
whistle.
he did a
Okay,
train. too.
maybe, yeah.
Brought up that.
Yeah, he did
did.
have a whistle. You're right.
That's right.
Yeah. He had too many tattoos though, so I couldn't eat and look
You were
at him.
distracted?
Yeah.
There were directions. It was our order. Like, man, he goes through a lot. We
Blow
tipped
the
him
whistle.
well.
Yeah. But yeah,
that's cool.
Went to
That's
Chicago,
great.
came back.
Excellent. Sounds like a great journey.
Yeah, nothing else to report.
That's okay.
Well, I finally heard back from the Minnesota State Fair
Yes.
with my scorecard.
I was wondering what that
Ooh.
was up there.
Excellent.
And I didn't get a score for brownies, so I didn't do well.
Well,
But I
that's-
got my
wouldn't-
score for
I wouldn't assume that.
dang it, I forgot to bring it. It was a little sheet unless it's in here. Okay, here it is.
Right.
But they like wrote down the thing wrong. So it's like out of 50 they put 25, but then they put out of 25 they put 49.
Interesting.
So those are swapped. Maybe they have
Oh, yeah.
dyslexia or something, but I got a 99 out of 100.
That's amazing.
Wow.
And I also got this bad boy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
They actually sent me a ribbon.
Excellent. First place. There
Thank
you go.
you.
Clark
We can
Wilson.
keep that. We can put that behind you
Yeah.
now. Like
Yeah,
we
we'll
gotta
keep that here at the show.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
that's for us to keep now.
Well, that is
For you,
excellent. And
for
I
us.
think that is perfect for when talking about that. So a couple weeks ago, I mentioned that I was part of a film screenwriting contest. And so I submitted a screenplay, which we all actually did a table read of
Yep.
this script called Cookies Kill. And so that'll be a special Halloween episode coming out Halloween week. We'll air and drop that episode. But we all did a table read. The short script.
Did you edit out when we were fucking up?
No, I'm gonna keep.
Oh
it
my
there,
God.
Yeah. But so what I did was I wrote this script about 3 podcasters named Matt, Brett, and Clark. Pretty original idea.
Matt Dean Clark.
Yep. And it was all.
You should have named him Dean.
I should have. That was that's a regret. That's a missed opportunity for sure.
Or like Brett, but everyone calls him Dean.
Yes. But so then, I announced a couple of weeks ago, it was kind of cool. I got news that I was in a top 5 finalist. So that was awesome. And then I checked and I got an email on Friday that says, "Dear Matt, we're absolutely thrilled to inform that you have officially won our Horror Case
No
2025 screenwriting contest.
Let's go, Matt.
Yeah. Congratulations on your achievement. We did another round of our top five finalists, and after a thorough review, your script stood out from an exceptionally strong field of finalists and submissions overall." So there you go. And then it said, "The exciting news doesn't stop there. We have completed production on your winning script." So they
already filmed it?
They already filmed it. So it sounds like they did it the prior weeks before, or week, or however long they put into the script and into this.
But you got to send him a $250 Walmart gift card.
Well, no, I did get. Oh, and then also another prize is I got a $500 gift card prize for B&H Photo, which is a big production company.
You can buy like computer parts from there.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's very cool. And so I'm.
That's insane. You won $500 gift card?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I'm very
You
excited.
could buy new lights for the podcast.
Yes,
Great,
exactly. Yeah. Or not, dude.
All new gear. We can buy
He
all
already
new
spent it
gear.
on something else.
Yeah, we could actually upgrade
bought a
the cameras
Zune.
and what is it?
Zune, like the iPod like rip off.
But yeah, so that was kind of cool. But I'm very excited to see the actual film. So I'm wondering if you could get us a copy because the festival was on Saturday. It was Friday and Saturday.
Oh, they didn't just upload it somewhere?
I'm wondering if
It's on
they're
YouTube
gonna.
somewhere?
It'd be cool if they did. And so I'm waiting to hear back and see if there's a way we can, see it and then also maybe.
What if
post a
they
link of-
found they don't know what we look like, but they somehow found 3 actors that all looked like us?
Well, somebody mentioned on Saturday, I was talking about this. I went to a wedding.
Yeah.
Paige, my wife, and I went to our friend's wedding. Congratulations, by the way. Give it up for Mr. Andrew and Claire. Andrew and Claire got married, so that was very cool. Yeah. So
Congrats,
excellent.
Andrew and Claire.
Congrats, Andrew and Claire.
Congratulations.
It was a great wedding, and then but somebody mentioned there too. We were talking about this and said, yeah, there's now bizarro versions of us 3 out there,
Out in the world.
in film form.
We got to get that. How come they didn't invite you to the fest?
Well, so
or did they?
It was very it was. They let me know on that Friday when I got this email, and so it was one of those things where it was like
You weren't going to be in Kalamazoo?
I wish I was. I really wish I could have gone, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it was great. So shout outs to everybody at that Kalamazoo festival and to Justice and the entire prod.j Visuals Entertainment Group.
Wow.
So yeah, there you go. So kind of some good news. So Clark's a first place winner. I'm a first place winner.
And Brett?
Brett,
You got some news this week?
I woke up this morning. Yes,
There you go.
yes,
That
first
is
place.
that is a first place. Any day that you can do that is a first place in my book. Well, that's awesome. And so the fun doesn't stop there because we also have a actual letter from the Not Good email bag.
Oh, wow.
That came in. And also too, just a welcome to the people from anyone that I assume came in from the festival. Because I noticed our numbers jumped up a lot in the past week. So to any new listeners, welcome to the show. Welcome to
We're up to
Not Good.
5.
We're up to 5 listeners now, so thank you. And I'm sorry as well for our entertainment.
Yeah.
What we call entertainment is clearly not. So you'll find out if you listen to this. But so we have this one that comes in and says, if I can click on it, let's see. Oh, did my internet freeze these up here? Uh-oh. Let's see what we got. But if you have any questions or comments for the mailbag, reach out at notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com. That is notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com. We have this one that says, hello, Not Good crew. Question for you music lovers. As summer turns to fall, I've had recent occurrences with my least favorite songs of all times. These are songs where I immediately have to turn the station or leave the room. Curious if you have any songs that make your ears bleed. Mine are, this person has 3 examples. Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight. Okay.
Wow.
I can
That
see,
might just be fatigue.
yeah, that could be that for sure. Because that's everywhere, especially
Yeah,
then-
that Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
Yes.
That would be like, I'm just sick of it.
Yeah, that's true. And especially this one, Phil Collins, like when, what was that movie? Hangover. It was in The Hangover. And that
Yeah,
was
Mike
one of those
Tyson.
Oh,
like, yes, then that became everywhere again.
running into the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a resurgence of that. Another one is Sweater Weather, The Neighborhood. I don't know if I'm familiar with that song. What's
Yeah, that one's
The holes of your sweater. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
in the neighborhood. The neighborhood.
If you want to destroy my sweater. Is that one?
Yeah, we got to stop there. Otherwise,
All right,
we got
cool.
to pay.
Yeah, exactly. And then another one, this one I do know. Somebody that I used to know, Gautier.
Oh, yeah.
Is that how you pronounce that? Gautier?
Yep.
Yeah.
Goat CA.
That is a different thing. Also, edit. Also, request for Brett. To do an impression of a bat for Halloween season. Thanks.
Of a bat.
Yours truly, No Name Steak.
Baseball bat or
No name state. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a All right, so we
That'd
got
be you making contact of a major league pitcher.
All right,
It's me hitting my head with the bat.
Yeah.
Probably.
well, that was a good one. Thank
Yeah.
you for sending that in. Before we address the music thing, I think if you've listened to the show, you know that my choice is John Mellencamp. Almost anything in his catalog, but absolutely Jack and Diane. That
What
song.
if it's Wild Night?
Okay, that I like. That I do
Because that's
like.
not his song.
It's a Van Morrison song. Yeah. How about you? Do you guys have any songs that just like
So many.
curdle
but I
your
mean,
blood?
Yeah. Clark's probably got a lot.
Too many to list. I can't think of one like that I hate more than anything.
Yeah.
Off the cuff. Gautier is a good one. That's one's
a good one,
definitely been
right?
run
Yeah.
out because that's in that
But these
weird
are just
era of
like
time. Like
fatigue. I'm so sick of hearing them.
Yeah,
Not, like,
that can still
it
count,
makes
yeah.
my ears bleed because I can listen to it.
Right.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Put on the spot. I needed to read this ahead of time, like
Johnny
you,
on the
Matt.
spot,
That's
yeah.
why you had that one all ready to go to answer.
Well, no, mine's just,
Weird, how convenient.
I always have that song on the whim. I rip on that song all the time just
Yeah.
because it's just like, I don't know. It's just, Lou Ditter, Bear Jerkender. Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, but he says sucking on a chili dog.
Well, that's the only
Which
redeeming
I
part.
always thought, like, I thought that was funny and stupid, and I don't know why it's in the song, because who says sucking on a chili dog?
Brett
You
does.
say eating a chili dog.
Brett says that
and
repeatedly.
Brett turns us to this guy who was in crap, what was the band he was in? He
Sucking
was
on a
at
chili
that
dog?
Farm Aid sucking on a chili dog. Volpec.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's like the drummer
Corey
of
Wong.
Volpec.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, and I googled like sucking on a chili dog, and you like T-shirts and stuff. I guess it's really become like a meme of the song.
That's
Huge
hilarious.
thing, yeah. We do have a chat. Book buyer, the bookkeeper says, I don't like songs that are basically all sex, quote, and violence. Not in quote. Violence, not
Ooh,
in
what
quote.
about
So,
Sex and Candy?
sex and candy?
Ooh.
That's they're Minnesotans, right?
Yeah.
Marcy's Playground?
No, they're not Minnesotan, are they?
You just think every group's from Minnesota.
That's a Megadeth song. They're from Minnesota, right? From Otsego, Minnesota.
There's definitely a lot of '90s songs that if it came on the radio, I'm changing the channel.
And book buyer, the bookkeeper. It's funny you mentioned sex and violence because there's an actual song called "Sex and Violence."
Yeah.
Do you
Is that
remember
the
that?
Bloodhound Gang? No.
No, it's a punk song, "Sex and Violence." I'm trying to remember. It starts SLC punk.
Sex Pistols.
It
If
could
it has
be in
something
that era.
other than just sex, I'm okay with it. Okay.
There you go. Sex and Violence song. Let's see what that is. From The Exploited, the band The Exploited in 1981.
Don't know that one.
Yeah, I'd play a little bit, but we probably can't get away with it.
Yeah.
But Google it. Google Sex and Violence by The Exploited.
I want to know what a song that has an example of a song that only talks about sex. Would that be a
Let's talk
Okay.
about sex.
that
There you
song?
go.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah. Yeah. Would it be R&B, rap?
Yeah, rap songs.
Rap
Yeah, there you
songs,
go.
yeah,
Book
usually
buyer
rap
just wrote
song.
that.
Yeah,
Usually
yeah.
rap songs.
Um,
Well, there you go. Yeah, that's a great suggestion. And so, we can't avoid too, Brett,
Yeah.
for the Halloween episode, one of our Halloween episodes, your impression of a bat.
oh yeah. Well, I did the.
You did the baseball,
Baseball
bat.
bat.
Now we need
They
the
mean the bat, like
we need the spooky bat.
animal.
Yeah. Let me think.
All right, Brett's thinking. He's got
I
it.
really have to like.
Brett's got it. He's channeling it.
I would
Yeah.
just think of the beginning of Scooby Doo. Theme song.
But I'm hanging upside down when I do that.
Yeah. That's
Like a
what I
bat
assumed.
does.
I
That's
So
what
assumed.
you're
I'm
having
doing
a
it.
dream as
That's
a bat?
hanging- Yeah.
Well, that was great. Brett
Was that
Saxon with a
okay?
bad
Well done.
impression.
Yeah.
Yeah, that well done.
A bad impression?
A bat
Oh,
impression.
bat.
I felt like I was in
A
a
bad
bat.
impression of a bat.
I
How
felt like I
dare
was
you.
in a bat cave.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I was going for. In a cave, and I was hanging upside down.
Yeah, you were in
Sweet.
Batman's bat cave while he was in front of the bat computer.
All right, from there, ladies and gentlemen, let's do random news. This is random news of the week. If you are new to the program, one, I'm sorry. Two, we do a lot of things for random news where we talk about world records. We love covering world records on the show. A lot of it used to be on this gentleman, David Rush, who was like a serial record breaker. So every week we talk about new records that he was breaking. However, there's a new person that has entered the chat.
Thank God.
Yes, about time. A California woman used her love of dance-based video games to break several world records, including the overall longest video game marathon ever, and she's preparing to attempt it again.
You ever play those? Dance Dance Revolution?
Yeah. Yep.
They're so hard.
They are hard, yeah, but fun. They're fun. A good workout.
guess.
Yeah. Now, Clark, not with that game specifically, but other video games, I feel like you've probably beaten that record on your own. Or maybe
Yeah, there's a World of Warcraft count.
yeah, maybe. Or like Shaw. Shaw's probably beat that record.
Yeah. Well, so
horror
many
movie
people
expert.
would just leave their game open. They never
Yeah.
close it. So they're just I mean, you're not playing it.
Sure.
But it's open.
Maybe that's what this person does too.
No, she'd probably have to stand upright and be like stepping
Oh,
on
that's
this-
true. Yeah.
or whatever, the squares with the arrows.
That would be a long, crazy marathon. Carrie Swidecki, a fourth grade teacher, said her love of dance games started when she first attempted to play Dance Dance Revolution at an arcade in the year 2000. In the year 2000. I quickly died after 10 steps, and some guy came up to me and pointed at me and said, "You suck," because I was a woman and obese. This moment struck a nerve with me and set me off on a journey to master the game. I had enough with people laughing at me due to my weight, and I decided to fight back, Swidecki told Guinness World Records. Yeah, there you go.
Wow, good for her.
That is awesome, yeah. A better way to fight back, I feel like, would be to topple that game on top of him. Just push that over on...
Or just to fight him if you want to fight him, back. Just fight him.
That dude sounds like
Why?
he sucks.
Devil's advocate, he motivated her.
So
I'm assuming to lose weight. That's why it's being mentioned.
Yeah. So you're saying that people should go around and just...
No.
And tell them they suck.
Yeah, fat shame people? No.
Mastering Dance Dance Revolution led her to the game of Just Dance, which became her favorite video game of all time. She said the games...
I've played that. It is hard as shit.
Is it?
That's where it's like
Just Dance?
It's like you have a motion bar or whatever, and then there's like a silhouette, and you have to mimic the silhouette with
that
like
would
holding
suck.
control. Yeah.
I mean, it'd be fun, but that'd be challenging. I shouldn't say it'd suck.
It can be a pretty good workout, though.
Oh, I bet it would be. She said the games helped her drop dozens of pounds and got her into shape, leading her to introduce the games into after-school fitness programs for kids. Swidecki ended up setting the Guinness World Records for the longest video game marathon playing Just Dance, and did the longest game marathon playing a rhythm game, longest video game marathon on a motion-sensing dance game, and the longest video game marathon playing a dance game. So she won those records. She also used Just Dance 2015 to set the record for the longest video game marathon ever, which clocked in at 138 hours.
Was Pa-Rappa the Rappa the longest rhythm game?
Could be.
Yeah.
138 hours and 34 seconds. Yeah, I think a lot of people would maybe make fun of this story, but this is actually a sweet cause, and is really kind of a cool thing that she was able.
So why'd you bring up David Rush? He's gonna break her records and ruin her life.
He's now
like a 50-year-old bald dude's just gonna come.
He's
ruin her life.
He's the one who told her she sucked.
Yeah, he was the one. Yeah.
Yeah, he officially announced today that he broke all of her records.
Yeah.
So it's all for naught.
He put on the weight, then he lost the weight.
Yeah.
The beat-up.
Well, she said, "I'm training 45 hours a week and I've completed 2 practice 120-hour marathons," because she's going to do this again. "The only thing that kept me going during those 2.5 years," she was in a horrible car
accident. Monster Energy drink.
She said in 2021, she was in a car accident that put her in physical therapy for 2.5 years and caused her to gain over 70 pounds. Now that she's training again, she says she's lost 45 pounds, gone down 4 sizes, and says that the only thing that kept me going during these 2.5 years was my dream to break my 138-hour Just Dance world record. So we here at the show just want you to know you are David Rush. So thank you for all the work that you are putting in. From there we go to Alabama. An Alabama resident took his facial...
Roll Tide.
Yes, he took his facial hair to record-breaking lengths when his beard locks reached a staggering length of 3 feet and 6 inches long.
That seems like short.
Do you think he like ties it up in a braid or whatever?
Yeah.
So it's not just dang.
He'd have
touching his
No,
belly
he just
button?
doesn't wear a shirt.
His shirt, his sweater.
Wraps it around him.
Or tucks it in his hat. Maybe he's got a baseball hat and just kind of tucks it up.
Yeah, he's bald, so that's his comb over.
Yeah.
But it sounds like we have some competition.
Yeah.
We got to grow out some beards.
I grow up. My beard grows out this way, so I just look fatter.
You could have the longest side.
Yeah,
burn.
the widest.
Yeah,
the
do
widest
that.
beard.
Bring that back. The mutton chops.
Yeah, absolutely.
Book buyer, the bookkeeper brings up a good point. I'm sure he's peed on it. Probably 3 feet.
Oh yeah.
What if he's 7 foot tall though?
That's true.
Then yeah.
Well, it says actually he's 4 feet 5 inches. Rudolph Martino is the man's name, and he moved to Birmingham from California in 2015, earned the Guinness World Records title for the longest natural beard locks on a living person after growing his facial hair to a length that is over a foot longer than the height of the world's shortest woman. That's a random fact to have in the back pocket there that they have in this article.
She should hang from it and swing around.
Right, yeah. She said that the facial hair length is that over a foot longer than the height of the world's shortest woman.
Oh, wow.
So good to know. The beard locks were inspired by the holy men of India, plus Jamaican Rastafarians who adopted their look from India. Martino told Guinness World Records. Martino said he washes his locks once every 2 weeks, and they can take 2 or 3 days to fully dry. I have you beat. I haven't showered for 2 years. Take that. Your move.
And boy, can we tell. Yeah.
He said he doesn't intend to cut his hair or beard anytime soon. Just as a tree has roots, branches, leaves, and some fruit, I have as a symbol my hair, its roots, its length, and strength, he said. He also added that's a symbol of how dumb I am, how dumb he is. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your random news for the week. From there, we like to try products every week, and we let you know if they're good or if they're not good, and you should stay far, far away from them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the taste test. Welcome to it. Clark, Brett, what do you have for us today?
Yeah, Brett, you don't have this one squirreled away in your cabinet, do you?
No. Let's see. Maybe I do.
It is the Doritos from last week.
No.
You guys
I
finished
had some
all
of
those.
that last night during Monday Night Football.
They're so good.
Yeah.
I love that. That was awesome.
Just Doritos or those ones?
The Doritos
So,
double.
Specific
the
Oh.
ones that I bought. I've got Pringles Mingles.
I've had
dill,
these.
pickle, and ranch.
I think I've had
looked
these.
for the I looked for the cinnamon and sugar ones because they were probably like the Cinnatwist from Taco Bell.
Yes. Well,
Really,
this is-
you had these? They're new.
I feel maybe I've had something like it. Maybe I haven't had these puffy puffs. These puffs?
Yeah, they're puffs.
Nice. I'll puff it up.
The Mingles.
All right. Thank you. And are you guys having any? Yeah. Or, okay. All right. So I'll take take a few of these. All right. There you go. I am a fan of Pringles in general.
They're
Do
like
you-
the little bow ties that, the logo is
Yep.
a bow tie.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Do you have a?
Oh, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together.
Are you two fans of Pringles? And what's your favorite Pringles flavor?
Yeah.
Well, I was not a fan of those Miller Lite ones from
No.
this past
Yeah,
summer.
those ones were awful.
They were very bland.
Yep. We gave those all not goods. I feel like.
I mean, I will just fuck with the original.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cheddar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
cheddar. I like. Yeah,
Cheddar's good.
I mean, the only outside of the Miller Lite ones, I don't think I've had a bad flavor.
Yeah. I'll give you that. I love this sour cream and onion. That is my favorite in general. I feel
That's
like,
not
yeah.
why you're pointing to this. That's not this.
No,
That's-
this is dill pickle and
Oh
ranch.
yes. Oh,
Coming
that's
in on the
just
chat, though, sour cream and onions is a popular
yeah,
one.
nice. Well, I pointed to you, Brett, because you are just made of sour cream and
Sour
It's
onion.
not.
and
It's
cream.
not much of a dill smell. You can see the dill flecks.
Yeah.
What do you think the big dill is on that? Sorry, I'll see myself out.
And edit point.
All right. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Drop them down
Pringles
the hatch.
Mingles.
All right. Yeah, I love sour cream and onion. But these dill pickles, these are good.
I suppose that could be parsley too, because there's parsley
Damn.
and ranch.
Yeah. I'm partial horrible puns this week. I'll stop. But I love it. I'll start good or not good. Again, Pringles has... Well, no, I can't say that because you just mentioned the 2 flavors that we did not like, which was those Miller Lite flavors.
Right.
No, I was about to say I feel like they can't miss, but they have missed in the
Yeah.
past. But this is
But
not a
they're
miss.
shooting 95% from the free throw line.
Exactly. So I'm going to go this Pringles Mingles, dill pickle and ranch. I'm going good. Brett.
Yeah, I'm going to go good. They got the dill right up in your right.
Yeah,
Right in
you
the
get
front.
you get good pickle flavor.
Blasted with the dill right in the mouth.
Yep. Dill up in your grill.
Yeah, dill up in the grill.
I like them. I like the texture. It's like not as crunchy as I thought it was going to be, but it's still crunchy.
Yeah.
Do you like them better than
Like a Cheeto? No.
traditional Pringles? Like if this was in traditional form
Ooh, controversial.
Ooh.
or Mingle form?
I don't know. I kind of like this because it reminds me of Cheeto Puffs.
Yeah.
Like the Puffs, not like the crunchy Cheetos.
Yeah,
So good or not good?
I'll give it a good.
And Brett, you said good?
I'm going to go good.
All right, that's 3 goods. Check it out. Pringles Mingles today. From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to TV. This is TV reviews of the week. Gentlemen, what have you watched that you want to chit and or chat about on the wonderful tubes, TV tubes?
I'm caught up on Task. Is anyone else?
Me too. I'm all
Okay.
caught up in task.
I haven't watched it at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are making it sound like it's getting worse.
Well-
like they peaked.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. It definitely is. So what you said last week turned
Yeah.
out not to be true.
That
Cause you,
Right, yes.
Which is kind of a cool zig when you thought they were going to zag, right?
That's a way to put it.
Yeah. Cause,
Good little twist.
Yeah, because Brett last week mentioned that the head person on the task force in the office, that it looked like she was actually in on it and calling these other people of the biker gang, but it actually turned out that it's this guy Grasso, spoiler alert, who is
kind of the informant.
He's the informant and kind of dirty
from
cop.
Inside the dirt. Yes, he's the dirty cop. Yep.
Yeah.
He hasn't showered in years.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Is that what that term means?
I know what that's like. Yes, so that is, and I kind of saw that coming. I feel like I pegged him as the dirty cop.
Yeah?
In the beginning, yeah.
I was kind of thinking it was going to be that the white chick because she was kind of so disheveled and
so
like
clumsy,
clumsy and just like
that would have been good.
Anxious.
Actually.
Yeah, I think that would have been a better fit. She kind of seemed more like backcountry than he's like Italian and Grasso like whatever. I think Italian, or Greek. I don't know.
Yeah. But this episode was a good one. I'd say this might be one of the strongest ones of the season. Yeah. Because they're ramping up. Is this the penultimate, or do they have 2 episodes left?
That's what.
Might have 2 episodes
Is it
left.
8?
I think it's 7.
Oh.
And it was really good. But and basically they're leading up to one of the guys that's out on the run. He has taken our lead detective.
7, yeah.
He's taken him by hostage in a car, and that scene was really cool. So he's in the back seat with a gun pointed to him. Why am I blanking on his name right now? The main guy,
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, Ruffalo.
Yeah, which I love his chips, Ruffalos.
Yeah,
those are really good.
Ruffalo flavored.
Ruffalo Wild Wings.
I'll get some Ruffalo.
So bad. Anyways, but I'm a big fan of him. He's been great and solid, and so has the other gentleman too. Blanking on his name as well. What is his name?
Well, his name's Robbie in the show.
Robbie in the show. But Tom Pelfrey. Tom Pelfrey's awesome. Yeah, so Pelfrey and Ruffalo, they're why you watch the show, I feel like. Yeah. And, I mean, everyone is great, not to kind of overlook them, but those two especially, just constant great performances. The one that stands out to me is Tom Pelfrey when he finds out that his partner and the only person left in his group that were robbing people that he passed. That scene, Brett, where he's just crying and breaking down.
Yeah.
Tremendous acting on that guy's part. I was like, wow, that was pretty sweet. So I bet you Pelfrey, my prediction is he wins awards for this.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Wow. Would it just be like supporting? Like, I don't know how I don't remember how the Emmys work. If the same as the Oscars where there's just
lead and supporting. But I feel like he would be lead, wouldn't he?
I don't think he'd win. He'd get nominated.
Yeah, but nominated for lead, right?
Yeah, I think
because they're kind of both co-leads.
What just won like this past year's Emmys? I didn't watch it. I was watching football.
We reported it, but as soon as I said it no microphone, then I immediately forgot it.
Oh. Yeah. No, I know. Didn't the one dude from The Bear win?
Yep.
Jeremy Allen White or whatever?
No, the other one that as the co-lead. I don't know. We shouldn't.
The dude from Fantastic Four. Cousin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He won.
Yeah, he did. I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
For best supporting.
I still think it's hilarious that that's considered a comedy. It's
right.
Like not funny at all.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
There's like to be labeled a comedy.
Well, I guess where else would you put that show? You know what I mean?
I'd say that show is as funny as Black Rabbit is funny.
Yeah,
like there's a little
funnier
bit
than Black
of
Rabbit.
Jokes. Well, I guess, but not by much.
Yeah, you might be right. But yeah, Task, what do you think, Brett? You giving it this week's episode good or not good?
I'm going good. I hated the way it ended. I mean, I liked the way it ended. I just wanted to see more. I was ready to see more. So I'm going to give it good. Yeah, it was a good 5th episode. We got, 2 more?
One more. Matt said this was the penultimate.
No. If it's 7, then we got 2 more.
Oh, there is 7, yeah. So next week's the penultimate.
Yep.
And then the pencil ultimate.
Speaking of pen pal ultimates, I watched Peacemaker, which is the penultimate.
Yes, I watched that as well.
These episodes keep getting fucking shorter, man.
They are, yeah.
Is the finale going to be 20 minutes long?
Well, so they announced
runtime?
James Gunn said, he goes, a jumbo length.
What does that mean? That can mean 40 minutes.
Exactly, compared to this show. But I like where they've gone so far. I love this season.
I was sympathizing with the dad, even though they're Nazis.
Yeah.
Because he was like understanding of the situation.
Yes.
And he's like, fuck off back to your dimension. Spoiler, they kill him.
So now, and this is, I'm not just saying this because I just mentioned it, but speaking of awards, no, like I'm telling you, I was watching that and Robert Patrick's performance in that final scene.
I wish he's been in the show more. He hasn't been in it enough.
But I was like, that's award worthy.
He was great in the first season.
Yeah,
I mean, he was a character you loathe.
You hate, but he's so good at it. I thought he was awesome. He's just getting better with age. T-1000.
Well, and I love the dynamic between the two. What's his name? The funny guy.
Oh, Steve Agee?
I don't know.
The bigger guy?
No.
Ginger beard? Ginger cool?
No, God, I'm blanking on the names.
For, what's the character's name?
I don't know. I can't remember. They don't say character names in the show. I'll definitely say that. Yeah. They finally say Chris a lot for Peacemaker because I'm not really familiar with these characters enough.
Right.
Was it Adrian?
Yeah, Adrian. So I like the two Adrians.
Yeah.
And they're like joking around, having fun with each other in the previous episode. And then this episode, they bust in, they're badass, they're kicking everybody's ass. And
Adrian Chase.
They're like, they're all bad people. They're like, shoot the cops. They're all bad.
Yep. That's that's good.
What's his character's name?
What's his
like the
name?
Superhero name. I don't.
Yeah, why am I blanking on that too?
Exactly, because they don't say the names enough.
Well,
in the show.
It's funny they do. I did have it. Vigilante.
Vigilante.
Yes. That's great.
And then the fun dynamic between the two side characters, the black woman and then the short Asian dude.
Yeah.
Names again, I don't remember because they don't say them enough.
Yeah.
Where they're playing Scrabble.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
That actually, Vigilante, my prediction is that the wrong one.
He better not get killed.
The wrong one went back to the world. That's my prediction.
Why would they want?
Because he doesn't say anything when he comes back into that room.
Well, yeah, he does that cool, roundhouse kick to shut the door.
Yeah, exactly. And then I almost thought when she looked at him and saw him do the kick that was a tell. That maybe that's a move only.
I thought she did that because she was going to do the coup de grace on the brother.
Yeah.
And then he stopped her and she was mad because obviously it's set up now that he's alive.
He can come
back. He's going
yeah.
back for revenge.
Exactly. I think that is that, but I think maybe that shot and that look has more than meets the eye, potentially. But we'll
even
see.
like what is Hardcore's name? Because her name isn't even Hardcore. It's like Hardcore.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, who knows? Brett knows.
Don't
What's
know
her
these
name?
characters' names.
Yeah. For this one, for Peacemakers?
Yep.
Well, if you would listen, Clark. Sasha?
Nope.
Leota?
Ray Liotta?
Emilia?
Yeah, there you go.
Amelia Harcourt.
Hardcourt, but they call her Hardcore.
Because
she's hardcore.
She is. So for me, for TV, so you're going to give that good? Or not good?
Yeah, I'll give it a good. It's fine. It's way too short, though. This show should be an hour long.
Yeah, I agree. Shifting gears, came back. Tim Allen's sitcom for a second season. So the first episode dropped, and I watched that, and I love Tim Allen and am a fan of sitcoms and love this episode. This episode of Shifting Gears was great. I'll give it a good. And I'll tell you why. Because they brought back 3 actors and actresses
from Home Improvement.
No
way.
Patricia Richardson.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
Nope. Patricia Richardson, the mom, Richard Karn, and then Debbie Dunning, one of the 2 old-time girls.
Richard Karn's in it?
Yeah.
Does he look exactly like his character from Home Improvement?
He looks exactly the same. But then they
Is it Al?
Yeah, Al, yeah. But then they brought back...
Wait, his name's not Al on this show,
no.
is it? Oh.
I don't believe so, yeah. But then they brought back another, the wife of Tim Allen's second sitcom, that one. So they brought her too. So it was basically a reunion of his past 2 sitcoms. So kind of cool bringing that all together for this episode.
Is it?
I love it.
Is it kind of cool, Matt?
It was really cool. It was one scene, but it was great. I was just like, yeah. So I love that.
Did he grunt?
He didn't grunt.
Oh.
Yeah. But so I'm giving that a good. Another new show that I saw was Eliza's Locals that they just came out on Prime Video, and that is Eliza Schlesinger's stand-up showcase. So that's all local LA comedians, and it's basically 5 or 6 comedians doing 8 minutes of material. My only kind of complaint is that normally when you have a host of a comedy show, the host does material, and you don't. Eliza doesn't. You just hear her in voiceover announce.
She should
the
just
people.
come out and warm up the crowd.
Yeah, and just do a couple things just to kind of get because it's her show. She's got her name over it, and you see some behind the scenes shots of her talking to the comedians, but you don't hear that interaction. And so then it's just her voiceover announcing the people to the stage. Yeah. So I would have liked more of that, but maybe that does happen. I've only watched one episode, but that's my only complaint of the episode so far. So there you go. I will. Okay. So I'll give Eliza's Locals maybe a not good based off of that, but it is cool seeing local comedians there, like local LA comedians, ones that I haven't heard of, and see their material and some really good funny stuff. So that part I'll give a good. There you go. That's TV reviews for the week. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, movies. This is movie reviews of the week. Brett Clark, let's chit and chat about movies. Now, Brett, you mentioned before the mics got hot, you said Hyatt.
You mentioned in a Hyatt.
Yeah, we were in a Marriott. Hyatt. But you mentioned that you're like, Matt, I am really sorry in past weeks I haven't talked a lot about movies, but from here on out, I'm going to change that. Yeah. And I have two movies, specifically exactly two. I won't skimp you on that. Yep. I will give you two movies. And so, Brett, ladies and gentlemen, Brett, with his movie reviews of two movies, get away.
I watched one called Big Trouble in Little Hyatt. No.
Have you ever watched that movie before? Big Trouble in Little China?
Little China, no. Should I?
Oh, you guys watch that movie.
We should watch it together.
I'll watch it.
Yes.
Wait, what is it on first and foremost?
Well, so it's funny you mention it. You guys won't want to watch it on this because I don't think you'll have it, but Criterion Channel.
Okay.
That's so funny. They got a Criterion release.
Well, they did it. They're doing a John Carpenter collection, so it's a bunch of his movies.
Okay.
Johnny C.
I did see on their Twitter account, they posted a video of him in his office, listing off his favorite movies.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. Of that collection, I've rewatched Escape from New York, The Fog, and Starman. So I've watched those three in the collection.
What streamer is Big Trouble in Little China on? Other than that,
Criterion Channel.
I'm not paying $15. I might as well buy the Criterion version of the movie.
Let's see, Big Trouble in Little China streaming.
It's got to be on the free. It'll probably be on AMC, maybe.
Tubi, Amazon Prime.
Oh, it's on Tubi?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Watch it on Tubi.
There we go.
All right, so
watch 20 minutes of ads every 5 minutes.
Yeah, right. It's like a 4-hour movie.
Yeah. So Brett, what did you watch?
So I watched absolutely nothing.
All right.
Really, you had a movie open? I saw it. Love's Ambition.
Oh, this was a recommendation in the chat.
Oh,
nice.
For TV. Yes, it's a Chinese drama.
Okay.
From Book Buyer, the Bookkeeper. Cool. So Love's Ambition. Check it out.
Well, I watched two movies. Wink. Because one was only like 20-something minutes long.
Nice.
Oh.
Trancers 1.5.
Oh, nice.
Like Lost City of Angels.
Okay.
That's on Tubi.
And that's actually takes place in between the...
So, yeah, it was a 25-minute mini movie that I guess was going to be part of an anthology movie by that director, Chris Ward, or I forget what his name is. He's done a bunch of schlock. Mm-hmm. And that one's awesome. That is basically like same tone and feel of the first one. So I'll give that one a good. And it's a fun dynamic because the little girl, so if you remember in the first movie, they go back to the past, but they need to take over the body of one of their ancestors. And one of the guy's ancestors was like a 9-year-old girl or something like that, or 13-year-old girl, or a little girl. And in this one, she's like a teenager, and it's the same actress.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of cool.
I didn't realize. So Charles Band was the director.
Oh yeah, Charles Band.
And he did Puppet Master and all that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he did. So remember when I talked about the movie Doll Man?
Yeah.
Which is Albert Pyun. He did a movie where it's like Doll Man versus some movie series that guy did. I forget what it is though. And I looked that up when I was looking up Doll Man. So I got to watch that one now.
I think I was at his wedding ceremony. They did an impromptu wedding ceremony at Joe Bob's Film Festival.
Who did he marry?
In Halloween. He's this actress that's in a bunch of his current movies.
Okay.
And they were filming a new movie. And I want to say they did like an impromptu wedding, or I can't remember if I'm misremembering.
Was Tim
that.
Thomerson there wearing a trench coat?
No, he wasn't.
That would
I
have been a
wish.
lot cooler.
But yeah, so that was pretty cool. There's another Joe Bob. But yeah, that festival was actually really fun. And so he was there and hosted a couple events. So, but that was sweet. Yeah. And
Yeah,
so-
he has a channel on Prime called
Nice.
like Full Moon Productions.
Yeah, yeah.
And they just show all those like schlocky, like 80s and 90s horror movies.
On the first season of Ghost Hunters I worked with, I went to a comic book shop. I forget what the name of it. It's like a well-known shop, and they reference it in Hatchet, that horror movie. But and like one of the main characters was wearing a shirt from that comic book place. But I went there and bought a box set of Full Moon features, and it's got like 6 movies from there that are all movies that are just like rough, but they're
Yeah.
fun. They're fun movies.
Yeah.
Cool. That's sweet. So you.
So I'll give that one a good. Trancers 1.5, Lost City of Angels. And then I watched Trancers 2,
Okay.
and that one is not that good.
Okay.
No, these movies are bad. They're
Yeah.
like bad, good movies.
Right.
But the second one didn't have the same like
Vibe.
effort and it's written by different people. It's not written by Rachel Bilson's dad. And it's more of like a joke, like more comedy, more horror themes rather than like sci-fi time travel, although there is that element. But what was cool about this one is it has Jeffrey Combs and Barbara Crampton in it.
Oh, nice.
And they even have like a vial of green liquid.
Hilarious.
So yeah, a real not. And I think Charles Band worked on Reanimator, so it had like that kind of Reanimator like nod
There
to
you go.
it. But yeah, that one's not nearly as good as the first movie.
Would you still give that a good or?
I guess
you
just
had to.
because Tim Thomerson is still in it and
That's great.
awesome, and he looks even older in this one, even though it's only like a few years later.
Oh, maybe
So
hard living.
Yeah, but he's still alive.
That's awesome. So good? You give that a good?
Sure, why not? But watch the first one and then that like mini sequel first.
Well, I mentioned the Criterion John Carpenter movies that I just rewatched, but I also watched. They have another really solid collections this month. They have a John Woo collection, so his classic movies, but had 2 that I hadn't seen: Better Tomorrow and Bullet in the Head. And I love these movies, and I can't recommend them enough. I'll give both of those a good. But Bullet in the Head is 2 hours and 15 minutes, I think, and about 3 friends. Hey, we're 3 friends, and that they go through these adventures together, and it just is. It's like the first 45 minutes, it's almost like a war drama, and then it like turns back to his gangster Hong Kong cinema movies.
Is
with
Chow
just-
Yun Fat in this one?
Not in this one, but he is in A Better Tomorrow. Yeah.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, and that one, it got a remake and also 2 sequels. One directed by John Woo, and then the third one is from someone else. But both of those are on, all 3 of those, I should say, are on Criterion. So I'm going to check all of those out too. But yeah, those were great. So if you haven't seen those, check those out. And of course, they have The Killer and Hard Boiled on there, which are classics. But I'll rewatch those. And for brand new films, I watched in theatres, I watched The Strangers 2. And so this one is, there's a new trilogy of Strangers movies. So I knew it was going to end in a cliffhanger. To be continued. It happens. And this is directed by Rennie Harlin. And I like what Rennie Harlin, director of Cliffhanger, has done with this series. He's elevated it in quite a bit.
The Sylvester Stallone cliffhanger?
Yep. Yeah. And like a bunch of different 80s action movies that he's done. But this was really cool. And I do like this. It looks great. A lot of it's raining. So you could tell, like, I think he likes shooting in the rain. And there's just a ton of really good rain footage and just great creepy scenes in the forest while it's raining. Just huge downpour. I like what they've done with that. My kind of one complaint is they give the strangers a backstory. And they
Well,
do
what
it-
is this? Is this like funny games, or is just people show up in masks and do bad shit? Or
So that is for the first movie, and for definitely the first 2, because they're still counting this as part of the original canon. I think they're kind of just saying it's like a sequels to those movies, but they give them a backstory, and I feel like what I liked about The Strangers is you had no idea. You thought they were just psychopaths picking people at total random, and they even say that at the beginning of the movie. They say, like, they do some stat that I'm sure is made up about how many people in the year 2023 died at random, and the killers just picked people at random to just get you scared in the theater. And
they could even be sitting next to you.
exactly. And so, but like what I noticed was when they did at the very end, they do a flashback, and apparently the 2 main killers of the strangers were they were classmates. And so, like, elementary school, they were classmates, and they committed their first murder when they were super young. And I was like, I don't know if I needed to necessarily get a backstory like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And then it was just shot in flashback, like, kind of, to me, it stopped the momentum of the movie. So I liked all of it up to that. I thought it was great up to that.
Yeah.
But for that, I'm going to give Strangers 2 a not good. Good or not good?
Ooh, just because of that.
Just because of that.
Just because of that. Okay.
Brett, movies.
I thought you watched another movie in theaters.
I did.
Okay.
Not in theaters, but brand new film on Shudder. They've been doing this every year for the last 4 or 5 years. The collection VHS. So VHS it's an anthology movie, and so it's got 4 short stories or sometimes more, and it's just a collection of these short films that are great. And this one is VHS Halloween, so that's the one this year. And I liked it. I thought it was really good. I thought it had some really good stuff. One of the short stories, they do this thing where it really goes from like horror to camp to comedy, and one is about basically a candy company that kills people and
Uses them in the candy making?
Yes, yeah, uses them and dips them in chocolate and then and creates a new type of candy.
Fingers.
Yeah.
What is that movie? Soylent Green. It's like Soylent
Yes,
Green.
exactly. Yeah. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of good good laughs and good kind of not super scary this season's installment, but it was good. I liked it. It was 2 hours and it flew by. So that to me is like, okay, that's actually tough to do. Make 2 hours feel like it's less than, an hour and a half or so. So
Yeah.
VHS Halloween, I'm going good or not good. I'm going good.
Okay.
I'll tell you what else will go good. This episode of Not Good. Thanks for checking it out, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
Brett, thank you.
Thank you.
Clark, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. And now Brett and Clark, they have a company called Blark, and every single dingle week they have a brand new product you can find on their website. And it's usually something new. Well, it's always new. And it's something that relates to something topical, usually political. And so this week, what do you have brand new? Let's start with Brett. You go ahead. You take it away.
Clabrette. What did we have earlier we were talking about? I forget already. Was it toothpick? No.
Well, you've heard of edible underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or edible bow ties made out of licorice that you can wear to a wedding and then eat the second the wedding is over.
That is a good thing to buy. Brought to you by Not Good. And brought to you by Blark. So check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for checking out another edition of the show. And reach out at notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com. That is notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com. Special thanks to Nalo and the Unions, of course, for great music yet again this week. We'll see you 1 week from now. I love you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Slow fade. Bye-bye. Nice slow fade, dissolve.
Bye-bye.
See you soon. My little balloon.
Judy Bloom.